Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today we'll be making this floral and colourful Easter inspired cake. For the very first step, I recommend creating the ears, that way they have enough time to dry off in your oven while you decorate the cake. I've got some white fondant by Bakehouse, just rolling it out to a good 1/2 centimeter or so in thickness. Cutting out a rough ear shape, overlapping the first one over the second. That way I know that they're going to be looking very much the same and the same size. Do the same thing again with pink fondant. And then stick the two together with a little bit of water. To help the ears to stand on the cake, you could use some skewers, toothpicks, or spaghetti as I have here. I'm going to be feeding 2 on either side, and that way they won't spin when you press them into the cake. To make sure the floppiness of the ears don't become super duper flat, I like to use a little bit of tissue scrunched up underneath just to help shape them. Pop them onto some baking paper and into an oven with the door open at 70 degrees Celsius. We're basically drying them out, we are not cooking them. For the cakes, I've used 3 7-inch cakes stacked together. And this is just regular buttercream. I have a lot of buttercream left over, so I like to mix it all together. And because they're all different colors, I just add a bit of black gel food color into the mix just to make it all uniform. But any type of buttercream will do here for the crumb coat. Smooth it out, bring that lip frosting towards the middle and refrigerate for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, your cake should be nice and set, and you can apply your final layer of frosting. When I know that I'm going to be covering my cake with fondant, I always like to use a ganache base for the final coat. I just find the fondant sticks a lot better to it, and it creates a smoother finish overall. Starting at the top and flattening it out, and then applying a whole bunch of dark chocolate ganache onto the outside. Make sure the sides are nice and smooth, bring that lip frosting to the middle and just back into the fridge for another 25 minutes. I coloured my fondant with purple gel food colour and just using cornstarch or icing sugar to make sure it doesn't stick to my countertop. You want to roll it out to about 3 or so millimeters in thickness, drape it over the cake making sure it's even or as even as can be all the way around. Press out any air from the top, secure the top edge, and then undo the pleats, massaging the fondant onto your cake. It also helps to add maybe a little bit of shortening onto your ganached cake as glue. I just went straight on from the fridge and it stuck pretty well. Use 2 fondant smoothers to smooth out your fondant, cut off the excess, and continue to smooth until you're happy with the finish. I'm going to be sticking my ears in first. You want to be super gentle with this. And then add on your decorations. I've stuck everything on with a little bit of buttercream, and I use the same gel food color to color my buttercream. That way it's camouflage, and if you do see any of the buttercream underneath, you won't really be able to tell. Cover the base of the ears and then work your way around the border of the cake at the base. These are M&M Easter egg shaped chocolates. And for the hint of gold, I've used Lindt chocolates here too, or you could use Ferrero Rochers. They look really nice too. I recommend adding something to the middle as like a little sign to say Happy Easter. I think it really helps to finish off the whole look. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this cake decorating tutorial and give it a go. You can create this in a buttercream finish as well, so you can skip the fondant altogether if you like. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.